Hi, Pisces. Are you ready to hear what May has in store for you? Are you curious to hear my spirit guides' messages and predictions for you for this month of May 2026? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May of 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your May 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have in your reading, Pisces, is the Seven of Rods. And this is a card that symbolizes negative energy or lots of communication coming at you and you closing the door on it or holding it back and keeping it at bay. It could also mean you are taking the moral high ground in a situation that you're dealing with in May. I do feel like some of you Pisces are going to have to put up with a lot of talk coming at you. So it could be like in your workplace, maybe there's a lot of clients or customers or bosses, managers, supervisors, or a myriad of people that you have to deal with in the workplace. This could also be if you own your own business, same thing, lots of clients, customers, phone calls, things that you have to deal with. But it could even be coming in your personal life, family and friends. In some regards, I do feel like you may want to stop and listen to what they're saying, but you may not have time to. You may not have the time to devote to all the different people and individuals that are trying to communicate with you. This could be a month where you fix things and then you stand back and see if how you fixed it sticks. So you could be fixing lawnmowers, cars, computers, appliances. I don't know. You could even be fixing relationships. And then you are taking a step back and seeing, hey, how's this, is it going to work? This could be a month where you could make some new friends and new business associates or acquaintances. So you could be meeting new people. You could feel a little on your guard in May. You could feel like people are watching what you're doing, critiquing what you're doing, and you may feel nervous, like you don't want to make any mistakes. So you could feel like bosses, clients, customers looking over your shoulder. It could be coming to you in a club, group, or organization that you belong to and participate in. It could be coming from family, somewhere where you would feel like you're being watched, you're being assessed, you're being evaluated, and to see how you handle people, situations. So you could feel concerned, like you don't want to make any mistakes. You may have a lot on your plate because you may feel, Pisces, like you want to take care of one or two things in particular, but that may not work out for you. You may find like, I got all this and that and the other to do. So you may feel very I don't know if I want to say scattered, but like your attention and focus could be greatly divided on a variety of topics. But it could also be, and things you have to take care of, but it could also be people you have to listen to and deal with and take care of. So the next card in your reading is Justice. This could be dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems. It could be a divorce settlement. It could involve mediation. If it's not something legal, it could be something in your life that was felt once unfair or unjust, could now see justice happen. Some of you could be working on some kind of legal document. You could be writing it, or you could be reading legal documents. Some of you could find out you have an inheritance coming to you. So you could be looking over a legal document of a will. It may not be a big sum of money. Maybe it's going to be objects or antiques or things of value, but it could be money. For some of you, it could. There could be a reason that you need to go to a courthouse. It could have to do with jury duty, or it could be some kind of legal papers that you need to submit. Maybe it has to do with child support or alimony or something else that you need, some paperwork you need to submit to the courts. And so you have to go to the courthouse and submit these papers or records or documents. If you get into any auto accidents or anybody in your family that gets into one, you may need to go to court over it, or the law could be involved, calling the cops, filing a police report. It could also be filing a report if somebody tried to break into your car, or somebody tries to break into your house, or somebody steals something out of your yard. You may need to file, that this happened. I don't know what it's called, report it. You have to report it. Some of you could have a situation where somebody in your neighborhood is chronically taking things from you. Like, it could be like porch pirates. Maybe you want to get a camera, or, maybe you need to get a dash cam. And maybe you need to have a surveillance camera on your front step, or a ring camera, because some of you, there could be some repeated things going on where like it keeps happening. You get packages delivered, they keep getting stolen, or, could even be something like something you keep putting in your yard. Maybe you have vegetables growing and a neighbor keeps sneaking into your yard and taking them. I mean, it could even be something like goofy like that. But so you may want to think about having some kind of camera surveillance in your car and at on your property. You might want to do that, because some of you, it's some kind of repeated thing that goes on. And maybe it's not every week. Maybe it's once a month or once every few weeks. Make sure you're doing everything legally and above board and not doing anything illegal, because if you do, you're going to get caught. It's not going to work out. So make sure you're following the letter of the law in, maybe always, but definitely in May. The next card in your reading is the Devil, and this is a card that can symbolize addictions. It could be feeling trapped and bound to an unhealthy relationship, or being trapped and bound to an unhealthy situation. Like I said, it could be addictions of any kind. The Devil can also be symbolic of fears that you may have. I feel like you're worrying a lot. Pisces seems to be worrying. You could be really worried about knowing the outcome of something. Maybe you're wondering if somebody's going to get fired, or maybe you're wondering if you're going to get fired, or maybe you're wondering if you are, like, if things could be changing either in your personal life, in your family, or in your and in your home, or at work, and you're worrying about how these changes, like, how's that going to fly? What's going to happen? I feel like you're worrying about what's going to happen next. And it's in some aspect of your life, you've got this worry. It's like you want guarantees, like assurances. You want guarantees, you want things to be safe and secure, and you want assurances. You need to be careful you don't get caught up in some kind of love triangle or a triangle of something else. It could be business or work related, where you could get caught up in with a group of people that are kind of negative. Maybe they're doing drugs, maybe they have bad intentions. You got to be careful about getting caught up with shady people. You have to be careful that you don't get into any love triangles. Those kind of energies are here with the devil. My spirit guides are bringing that up. So that's why it's a general reading, right? So you have to really, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And this is why I say at the beginning of the reading that a lot of people skip over. You need to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear picture of what's to come for you in a general reading. You could even find out about some kind of illegal or criminal activity going on, and you could be like stuck in it. Could be your boss, or it could be your spouse or significant other that's involved in stuff. And you find out about it and you're like, oh no, I don't want to be tied to it. You don't want guilt by association to crop up. So some of you could find out about some kind of, it doesn't all have to be illegal, but it could be illegal, and it could be negative behaviors and things going on, and you may be on the periphery of it, but you could get dragged into it. So you need to keep your wits about you and use your smarts in May. So I just want to jump in here and let you know about a few of the new videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos and for my Patreon shop. My financial psychic tarot readings for 2026 are now available. You may want to check them out and possibly watch your sun sign and get your rising sign as well. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2026 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. That's a very popular series. People do like to know what's lucky for them in a new year and what's new for them in a year. So you may want to check those out. Also, my psychic crystal readings for the month of May 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the videos that I do right here, right now on YouTube and Rumble for my monthly readings. So the psychic crystal readings are an expansion and a continuation of this reading. Also, I'm hoping it's going to be edited, but I will mention it here. My new video series I've never done before. It's called The Course Correction Psychic Tarot and Oracle Card Readings, covering a 1-year time frame from May of 2026 through May of 2027. These readings are focusing on cautions and warnings using the tarot cards, and then giving you the solutions and advice using oracle cards. So you may want to check those out. And if you don't see them at the time that this video is published, they'll be coming soon. And the links for that will also be down below in the description box and on my website. Eventually they get on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So now on to card number 4, you have the 10 of Cups. And this is a card that symbolizes happily ever after. Happy home, happy relationship, happy marriage, feeling good, good emotions happening for you. You could have some kind of cool breakthrough where things really start to turn a corner, change of chapter, and start to like having good luck, good fortune coming your way. You could be building a lasting foundation and relationship with somebody. If you haven't met them yet, maybe you're going to meet them in May. This could be May or June when you meet them. But some of you, this could be with somebody you're already connected to, and you could be building a strong foundation and lasting relationship with this person. You could feel like you have a whole new outlook on life. Like things could turn a corner for you and you're like feeling more positive, more uplifted. Things seem to be going your way. This could be a month too where you catch up with old friends or, classmates you used to go to school with or people you used to work with in the past or old friends. Like you could be reconnecting with them and catching up with them this month. If you have some kind of success that comes your way, you may feel like you want to celebrate. You could be like, I'm taking everybody out to dinner because of my good luck and good fortune. So maybe you got a raise or an inheritance, or, maybe you were trying to sell something you've created or sell a home or sell something else of value. And you could feel flush with money. So you may want to treat people around you in your life. Any new ideas and inspirations that you come up with in May will be very valuable, like gold for you. So pay attention to your ideas and creative inspirations, inspirations of any kind, because if you mull them over and think about it, you could really end up doing something with that in the future. So you could come up with some good business ideas, money-making ventures, or other things. It doesn't always have to be about money. It could be coming up with some good ideas that your family, that you can do together, like taking a trip or, buying a vacation home or renovating your home, making it bigger. Some of you are going to be seeing new people. It could be coming in the workplace. It could be like if you're taking a trip, or something else you're doing in May could really bring in, like maybe you're joining a new club, group, or organization, or you're going with a friend to a new hangout spot, or you're going with a friend to, like you're trying out where they go to church or something, and you could find it like, hey, I'm meeting all these people, these new people that I like. And so you could have a lot of new positive social activity could come to you. And this could be a month where you really want to demonstrate your talents, your skills, and your knowledge. So you could be teaching, coaching, making a presentation. It could be a video. So the last card in your reading is 6 of Rods, and this is victory after a battle. So you being victorious in some way, Pisces. You may feel like if you have not felt like how you used to or as good as you used to, you could start feeling that way now. Like, I feel as good as I used to feel, or I feel like my old self again. So this could be to do with cosmic things going on in the cosmos. Planets and their movements could be bringing that feeling to you. Some things that you watched go away, recede, are going to come back to you. It could have to do with money. It could have to do with relationships. It could have to do with clients and customers. It could be to do with jobs or other things where, it was there, it receded, and now it comes back to you again in the month of May. Or moving forward, could even be June and July this could be going on. You could capitalize on some really good opportunity that could come your way this month. And it could be a chance to elevate your presence, elevate your status. It could elevate your position at work. It could elevate your status in the community. It could elevate your status if you create something and you're putting it out there into the world. You could be getting more acknowledgement and more recognition through some kind of opportunity that comes to you. Like maybe somebody's going to interview you, for something on the internet or a local paper or something that's going to be televised. But I feel like you're going to take it with a grain of salt. I don't see you letting it go to your head. You may let it go to your head momentarily, like when it's happening. You could feel really good about yourself and happy this is going on. But I don't feel like you're going to let that take over your whole life. I do feel like you're going to have the ability to strut your stuff and show off a little bit. Maybe you're attending a party or a gathering and you've lost a lot of weight, or you changed your look or appearance and you're like feeling really good about yourself. Maybe you're getting married and you're going to look amazing. I mean, I don't know, but so it could be with somewhere you're going, and your appearance and presence could be very like, wow, in May, or like I said, even June. Some of you are graduating, could be graduating a college or some kind of schooling or training program, and leaving something behind, because I do get graduating and leaving something behind. If you enter yourself in a competition or a contest, you're likely to win. And if something gets offered to you, like a job or a position in something, and you don't really like it or you're unsure about it, I feel many of you Pisces will figure, well, I'm going to hold out for something better. And I feel that something better will come to you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces to work with, use, and wear in the month of May 2026, you got sodalite, and Leo's got sodalite also. Sodalite is a very powerful stone. It's a great healing stone. It's also a lucky stone. It brings order and calms the mind. It encourages rational thought, truth, intuition, and objectivity. Sodalite can also stimulate endurance, and it's good for bringing mental clarity and rational thought. Sodalite enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, self-trust, promotes peace and harmony, and it can also help with physical activity, like if you're doing running, jumping, biking, swimming, tennis, golf, basketball, baseball, whatever. Any physical sport or activity, sodalite can help you in those areas. It's weird. It's like if you carry this news and information, your aura is going to radiate the receptivity to news and information. So if you carry this and you want to find out like important things or things going on in the world, or you want to hear from people you haven't heard from for a long time, I would carry sodalite or wear it in May, maybe even also in June. It's going to help you see possibilities and opportunities that are going to open up for you, because sometimes opportunities aren't always blasting at you. Sometimes they're subtle, but you're going to be able to see the benefit of certain things that are going to arise, or opportunities or doors that could open for you. Sodalite's going to help you have the mental clarity to see it. It's really also going to help you when you need to evaluate people or situations that you find yourself in. So it's going to help with when you have to like weigh things out and evaluate people and stuff going on in your life. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video, share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell and all when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on Patreon. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and eventually these links get put on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you in this month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.